steals anywhere. Keep it real.
That work? Better? Better? Looks better. I think the game audio, maybe if we... Alright, it should be fixed now, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, my Streamlabs has been bugged today. Really messing me up. But you know what? Someone in my last stream said when I had my mic like right in my face, they really liked it. Which, I don't know. I think if I do that, let me try it and let me turn down the volume. Hey, what's up, MCS Power? Um, let me try that. Let me turn down the mic volume in Streamlabs. So like this, is this better or worse? Better or worse? And it's kind of worse for me. It's like right in my face. I don't know. Maybe I could get used to it. It's like a hug. I'm hugging my mic. There's like no perfect way to have your mic set up. Unfortunate. I don't really know why we're not taking this tank too. I really like bear tanks this season. Is it too close? I think it's too close. Let's try it back. All right. Hopefully that's good. All right, we got a tank. We did end up taking that bear.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
I really think I don't know what we're gonna do after we get the monk to 3K, the Mistweaver monk. I was considering doing Brewmaster and Windwalker to 3K, but I don't know. I might want to do another healer. Not too sure. Maybe even like a different class. It's time to use Resonant Fist talent. Okay, let's use it. It's time. MCS Power has spoken. What can we drop for it? I guess both of these talents. It's time. What else could we drop? Any other talents? Maybe the Fort Brew? No. Celerity? No. It's gotta be one of these talents. Maybe this one? No, we kind of need that to connect. What else can we drop? Because let's just go with this. We don't have to go Tiger Statue. But MCS Power has spoken. We love us some free damage. You know, if we go without Generous Poor, it'd be kind of a meme, but we could go Improve Death Touch and summon White Tiger Statue. I guess we could like just completely drop a defensive. No, that's bad. We just drop some Expel Harm talents. Go all in. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I really don't like it, but I don't hate it. Okay, so now we have White Tiger Statue. We have a lot more damage. We're gonna have to make sure that we are on top of our Touch of Deaths. Let's see how much damage we can push. We've got Tome. We've got Fire Axe. We've got a max weapon. Should be enough. I guess we're going out to summon the Warlock. Yeah, let's see how much damage we can do. I used to do these kind of videos all the time back before it was meta to run like a damage trinket. I would just kind of equip 2 damage trinkets and just see how much damage we can do. And I would even like take bad talents and stuff. Like back in Shadowlands, I don't know if y'all remember, but I used to take Feline Stomp, the Covenant ability, and as opposed to like the better ones like Fallen Order. I would take Feline Stomp into keys and see if we could time. Because back then it didn't activate Ancient Teachings, so I was still having to press Essence Font to activate Ancient Teachings. 3K, heck yeah, I'm close to it too. Only like 75 off from me. How many plus 12s do you have to get it? I have like a plus 12 that's 2 chested. That's like just as good as a 13. But really my tyrannical keys are holding me back. So really you could get there with like a couple 13s and the rest 12s. Like if all these were 12s, I would have it already, you know. But yeah, my tyrannical keys are slacking. We're gonna hunt down a Neltheris and a Nokhud Offensive and see where we're at, and then we can look for a Halls of Infusion afterwards, like a 13 or 14. See if we can get in. For the most part, the struggle is getting into the key, and once we get in, it's usually either really easy or someone just like leaves. Like I just did a Nokhud Offensive 13 where we were blasting the dungeon. We had like 23 minutes left, and we were already 50% done with like a boss taken down, and the priest just randomly left. Like it was actually random. Like I just don't get it, but whatever. We're here now. It was good though because I wasn't streaming it. My stream was messing up, so it gave me a chance to fix the stream. I don't know whose key it is though. No, it's not mine. Wait. Yeah. All right. What do we need? Need a flask. Alright, let's see how much damage we can crank. The maximum damage Mistweaver. Let's do it. I need to really be on top of my Zen pulses and my Touch of Deaths if I want to do this. Also, I just noticed my UI is a bit wonky. There's something behind Zen Pulse. Let's see what that is. Pulse, what's behind you? Transcendence. Load never. Alright, let's do it. We go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Neltheris is not an easy key, especially, honestly, I think especially Neltheris Fortified. I've always hated this dungeon in Fortified. When a lot of people hate this dungeon in Tyrannical, rightfully so. It has some tough bosses.
3, 2, 1.
But man, I don't know. Some of these trash packs can just last a little too long, you know?
Intruders! Where have you come from?
Got double bleed on him. We're gonna Tiger Palm and Spinning Crane Kick. If we get hit by the bleed, we're gonna Fyrax. But I'm Tiger Palming just enough to refresh this orange bar, because that's our Eye of the Tiger debuff. Oof. Uh-oh. I'll go ahead and Fyrax out of pure fear. As these things are about to die, I'm applying all my Renewing Mists and Rising Sun Kicking to get ready for bursting. Alright, there we go. Touch of Death always lacking for Mistweaver. It's got to cycle through your AoE stuns and trust your DPS to pump harder. Big facts, big facts. I don't know, it's just one of those things that I always forget to press, especially in bursting week. I'm so focused on setting up for bursting that I always forget to do that. Alright. Really want this reset. This is such a chaotic pack. I can't find anything. I'm trying to funnel into the Thaumaturge. Still don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're sticking with it. We have Revival too. Touch of Death. We can Shayloons this. We don't have to Revival. Easy. This hunter said, bad route, by the way, off the rip. I'm fine with it. We got to lust the first big pack. Good Feign Death. That saved him. I'm ready with my Ring of Peace. Yeah. I don't want this hunter